Howdy folks, sorry about the delay and how long it's been since my last video. It's been, well, I don't know, there's been a whole lot happening. As you'll notice by the title of this video, there was a tragedy that took place. I'll get into that a little bit later. As far as what's been going on here with me and progress and everything, I'm trying to figure out my border, my lines, before I can really do a whole lot of, I've been trying to, I want to put up a little bit of fence, move my camper and start building, but I need to know my lines, which means I'm going to have to hire a surveyor, and that's looking like it's going to be about $1,000 if they have the time. I'm not really interested in spending that kind of money. I don't even have that kind of money right now, but that's what's delaying me on getting much anything done. We've also been having a whole lot of rain. The roads are washed out pretty bad. And it's just been rather crazy. I did go down here last week. Got new shocks. Got a new actuator from a four-wheel drive. Four-wheel drive still doesn't work. Not sure what's wrong with that. We checked the fuses and everything. It acts like it wants to engage, but it won't engage. So, fortunately, I haven't needed it, but if I do need it, I don't have it. Also tried to fix my air conditioning, and the belt lasted for a week. And then it came off again and tore, and I think probably my air conditioner probably seized up. So, no air conditioning. Fortunately, we got about another month, and the weather's going to be cooling down quite a bit up here anyhow. So, that's another plus. Also, while I was down there, went snake hunting with my buddy. Snake hunting for, either capturing, removing them from the road, whatever. We don't kill them. We don't eat them. We consider them pets. There's no reason to kill a snake just because it's a snake. It's out there minding its own business, living its life. People going out of their way to hit these snakes on the road, and when we see them, we pick them up and take some pictures and get them off the road. It's just, my opinion, it's stupid, it's ignorant, just to kill an animal because you don't like it or you're afraid of it. It's not hurting you if you leave it the fuck alone, period. That's just the way it is. So anyhow, now a little bit about what's transpired, and then my little rant for everybody. So, I'm sure I mentioned it on my last video. Got a family staying out here with me. There was a husband, wife, 5 kids, 2 dogs. They can't get to their property. The ranchers have fenced off the non-approved county road to get to it, so they can't get to it. They can't figure out who owns it, and even if they do find out, there's going to be a battle trying to, get them to put in gates and tear down the fence that they put up. So it's going to be a big hassle. And it was way far out in the middle of nowhere where they shouldn't have been anyhow. Here last week, the husband was bitten 3 times by something. Doesn't know what it is. Someone tried to say it was a rattlesnake. It wasn't a rattlesnake. Rattlesnakes don't sneak up, bite you, and then sneak away. And they don't sneak up, bite you 3 times and sneak away. And if they did bite you, you're going to know it. It's not something that is going to take days for you to figure out. So anyhow, he was bitten by something. Started getting feverish and sick. Refused medical treatment. Wouldn't eat. Wouldn't drink. And 4 days later, he died. So this was just 2 days ago. They were at the gas station, pulled up to get gas, and she was going to try to get him to a clinic or something. And before that, she went back out to the vehicle after paying for gas, and he was unresponsive. And ambulance came. They took him out, was trying to perform CPR on him right there on the gurney and at the gas station, and they couldn't bring him back. They took him to the hospital, and he was dead on arrival. So now his widow, 5 children, are still out here on my property. and I've given them permission to stay as long as they need to figure out what they're doing, where they're going. So far, it looks like she's wanting to stay out here, but, you know, get a different piece of property closer to the road, more accessible and not so far out, and still try to live their dream. And I'm going to help her the best I can, help teach them how to build, how to survive out here, as long as they listen to what I have to say, which remains to be seen. The kids are going to have to be listening. Don't go, when you come out here, the best thing I can tell you is just don't come to Arizona. Just don't come. I mean, I can sit here and tell you we're full. We don't need anybody else. But seriously, there's so many people that come out here from out of state, these dreams and big ideas about what they're going to do and how they're going to live, and they're going to live off grid and do all this and that. And then they get out here and it's not what they thought it was going to be. It's not what they expected. I mean, how many off-grid YouTube channels do you see? Most of these off-grid homesteader YouTube channels are not in Arizona. They're up north. They're not here. There's a reason for that. Because it's freaking hard to survive here. It's not, you can't be weak, you can't be faint of heart. You're city folk coming out here, especially from another state. You have no business getting you off-grid property and moving out here. None. You don't know what you're doing. You don't know what you're getting into. It's dangerous. It's just dangerous. It's so easy to get dehydrated and die. You've got rattlesnakes, you got scorpions, you got spiders. We have more species of rattlesnake here than any state or any other place in the world. And we've got the deadliest rattlesnakes here. We've got plants that want to kill you or maim you. Or other wildlife, bears, mountain lions, jaguars, wolves, coyotes, ocelots, on and on. We got all this wildlife here. This is a wilderness. It's not just the Wild West for humans. This is Wild West for animals. I mean, Arizona is one of the most biodiverse places on earth. But everything out here is pretty badass and tough. Like I said, our plants are gnarly, mean-ass things that'll try to kill you too. Our insects will bite you. Our insects can envenomate you. There's, I don't know how many different species of scorpion. The bark scorpion is the most venomous scorpion in the whole Western Hemisphere. We got them all over in Arizona. It's just not, it's not a place that you need to be coming to if you're not familiar with it. The best advice I'd give you, if you really want to come to Arizona and try to homestead here in the desert, it's high desert, low desert, whatever, is come spend time in Arizona. Don't just pack up and move out here. Come spend time. Find your land. Make sure that you can access your land. Go camping out here in Arizona. Go camping in the mountains. Go camping in the desert. Different terrains, different times of the year. Get to know the state, the climate, what to expect. Talk with the locals. Learn about the regions and what's going to expect different times of the year. Don't just come out here, pack up willy-nilly, move your family out here, thinking you're going to live this homestead off-grid dream. This is not going to happen. And then, you know, coming out like where I'm at, think you're gonna have this farm and do all this. I mean, I'm at 6,500 foot elevation. What farm are you gonna have? It's not the same. This isn't Washington or Idaho. The ground is different, the terrain's different, the air is different, everything is different. You're not gonna build your dreams if you're dreaming about way things are in other states. You need to dream. If you want to come to Arizona and live off grid, then you have to have dreams of this place and what you can do here, and really be passionate about being here and making the best of this land. If you're going to try to do all these fancy things, it's going to cost a lot of money. And then what are you doing? You're not doing anything. You might as well just stay in the city, because you're just going to come out and screw up the whole off-grid thing by making it too modernized. And then what's the point? Yeah, that just defeats the whole purpose. So anyhow, I'm going to have P.O. box here within the next couple days, and I'll go back and edit this video once I get it and put my P.O. box in there. If anybody'd like to send anything, if you'd like to say anything for me, or if you'd like to say anything to help out the family, go ahead and do it. Send it. Leave a comment, or leave a note in the box who it's for, and if it's for the family, I'll make sure they get it. Kids are between ages 4 and 12. 4 boys, 1 girl. 2 dogs. Puppy. 10-month-old pit bulls. So that's that. That's what happened. And part of what's taking me so long to get another video out. The viewing for him is tomorrow. They're having him cremated, and then they'll go from there. I don't know. All I can tell you, folks, is you just gotta prepare, man. You gotta really prepare. You need to come out and spend time here. Don't just pack up and think it's gonna be a cakewalk. And if you're a city folk that's not used to, and if you're out in your camper camping with your generator and all, you're not really camping. You're not. That's just tiny house living. That's all that is. It's not camping. Coming out here is roughing it. It's hard. Getting water's hard. To drill a well out here is going to cost $30,000. They're going to have to go hundreds and hundreds of feet down. So you're going to have water delivered, or you're going to have a trailer and haul water tanks 40 miles into town to have them filled. It's not that easy. There's no electricity out here unless you put up solar panels. There's nothing here. This is raw, barren land, far away from anybody. It's it takes me roughly 40 minutes, maybe 45, maybe longer now, because the roads are so destroyed from all the rain. About 45 minutes to get into town, the closest town. So that's 45 minutes away from gas, groceries, anything, any amenities, with the exception of the tavern that's about 12 miles away. It's not really a tavern anymore. It's just basically a liquor store and some snacks and some sodas and a little bit of ice, but that's about it. So that's how far it is to town. And that's only a 500 population town. It's about another, I don't know, maybe an hour drive at this point with the roads to get to St. John, which is a little bit bigger town. However, the grocery store in Sanders is better. The Bashes in there is far better for grocery shopping than going into St. John. St. John's got a lot of other things that you're going to need, but Sanders is the closest place. And there's really nothing else. You want to go to Walmart? That's from my property. That's 60 miles in Gallup, New Mexico. That's the closest Walmart. The closest town with fast food restaurants. 60 miles. So if you're someone who eats out all the time, you're going to have to change that. You're going to be cooking. That's just that. Unless you spend a lot of money going to gas going out in town to eat at the hot deli or something every night, which is just craziness. Anyhow, I mean, that's my update. That's what's been going on. Said not much more happening out here. I got to figure out my lines exactly, my property barriers. I do have someone who will move my camper for me. Met him at the Witch Wells Farmers Market, Ranchers Market, whatever you wish to call it. I highly recommend, if you're out here, that you stop at it. It's Wednesday morning from 9 to noon and Saturday morning from 8 to noon. Right off 7230. There'll be signs and banners pointing its way. Definitely recommend stopping out there. If you already live in the area, definitely go there and meet more people, meet your neighbors, people who lived out here for years, get their advice, talk to them, buy some of the stuff they're selling. You know, this is helping to make money. They make amazing homemade breads and soaps and tea and just all kinds of pickles and salsa. It's just great people. There's one lady out there just debuted pepperoni cheese bread. Far better than what you get at the grocery stores. It's just amazingly packed with pepperoni. Awesome. Put a little sauce on it, and it's just a meal. It's great. Another couple, she makes zucchini bread and banana nut bread. They canned pickles and salsa. And I asked her, and she made special for me to just try to start selling, but she made it because I'd asked. Banana chocolate chip bread. Oh my God. I bought some right after she made it, and it was so amazing. I was trying to cut slices out of the tin it was in, and that was just becoming a pain, so I just took a fork and started digging in and eating it by the forkful. It was so tasty. Homemade. You can't beat it, folks. So definitely give them a try if you're out here. I'm not going to make this too much longer because I'm really just kind of wanting to let everybody know what's been going on, what's been happening, the tragic event that took place, and then, you know, just a little rant and lecture to people that had these grand ideas of coming out here. Use your head. Use your head. Spend the money to come and visit and hang out with locals and ask questions and camp and get to know the area before you just take the leap and move out here and buy land. And by all means, come and see the land before you purchase it sight unseen. In other words, you get in a situation like these folks are where you can't even get to your property. That doesn't do anybody any good. So anyhow, thank you. Appreciate your time. I'm sorry if this disappoints y'all, but it is what it is. There's nothing much I can say. Life happens, and it happened. I've got to deal with that the situation. So there it is. Y'all take care. See you next time. I'll try to get better updates. Stay tuned here. Right now at the end of this, I'm going to put a little bit of clip from us snake hunting, catching that rattlesnake. So take care. Peace out. Love y'all. If you like my content, please like, subscribe, share. It helps me get more views, more subscribers. Don't forget, I got a competition going. Once I hit 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 views, everybody who comments on the video I made about the competition will be entered for a drawing to win $100. So may not be much, but it's a lot to me, and I want to give it to somebody who's helped me to achieve my goal of monetizing my channel. So thank you. Please follow, like, subscribe. Bye. Found us a rattlesnake. Fucking flash. Good? Yeah, I'm just recording.
Come on, big guy. Time to get off the road. I don't want to cooperate. I like living in the road.